Each week, U.S. Bank brings us stories of athletes who inspire us.
Courtney Tate joins us now with the story of a very special varsity wrestler.
That's right, guys. Menlo-Atherton sophomore wrestler James Matta is defeating the odds by succeeding on the mat while having Down syndrome. Seeing his peers participate in all sorts of activities without being able to join in was the hardest part for James growing up.
It's hard. He hasn't been able to be as independent as other kids his age. And as a teen, there are lots of things he would like to be able to do by himself that sometimes he can't do, or sometimes people won't really allow him to do it.
Down syndrome limits James in many ways. Rachel enrolled her son in martial arts as a way to stay active and learn to protect himself.
We have learned that people with Down syndrome are at higher risk for being bullied and other dangers, and we wanted him to not be an easy target. We wanted him to be somebody who is confident in himself and who could fight back.
In a short amount of time, James grew a serious love for jiu-jitsu. He was determined to make the wrestling team at Menlo-Atherton.
He's a 10th grader, and when he was in 9th grade, unfortunately because of COVID, he couldn't do wrestling here, and nobody could really. And that was something he talked about all year, is when is that going to happen?
James's love for the sport is evident as he shares his love for the moves,
chop, and then tight at this height.
His teammates and coaches.
I like the wrestling about moves and extra moves with Luke and my coach Pryor.
Rachel worried Coach Pryor will be hesitant allowing James on the team, but he says he welcomes anyone who wants to be there.
Wrestling is the oldest sport. It's included everyone since time began. And anybody and everybody who wants to wrestle, doesn't matter if you have Down syndrome, autism, no arms, no legs, there's a place for everyone in wrestling.
Coach Pryor also says James makes it easy to treat him like his other teammates because of this enthusiastic athlete's ability to catch on easily.
It's a lot easier when someone wants to be there. James wants to be here. He's picked up we're only on 2 days that we've started the season, but he wants to be here, and the moves we show, he picked up right away.
Coach Pryor compliments the other members of the team as they continue doing a great job of making James feel welcome and included.
All my students are always like a bit nice to me as well.
James's teammates are good at explaining to him in the way that he understands best. And you can see that they're treating him with respect. They're not making it too easy for him. When they fight him, they give him real pressure. But they're also kind, and they're not overly aggressive.
Rachel Matta says she couldn't be prouder of her son and all he's accomplished and will continue to accomplish in the future.
Yeah, we couldn't be prouder of him or his brothers and sisters.
James is continuing to prepare for the Bears' first match, where he will compete in an exhibition match, and he says he cannot wait.
I bet. Very exciting.
He looks so happy on the mat.
Oh my gosh, he's so happy.